Have you ever wondered how some companies thrive without directly selling anything to you? It's a fascinating conundrum, isn't it? The answer, my friends, lies in the intriguing world of the advertising business model. Let's dive into the mechanics of this model. Companies operating under this framework generate revenue by displaying advertisements to their users. They don't sell products or services to the users directly. Instead, they sell the user's attention to advertisers. A simple yet ingenious concept, don't you think? One of the primary advantages of this model is the low or no cost to users. This encourages users to engage with the platform, thus increasing the value of the platform to advertisers. It's a virtuous cycle of sorts. More users attract more advertisers, which in turn attracts more users. The advertising model also boasts a wide range of potential advertisers. From multinational corporations to local businesses, anyone seeking to promote their products or services can potentially be an advertiser. This broad market offers countless opportunities for revenue generation. And then there's the aspect of scalability. The potential for high scalability is inherent in the advertising model. The more users a platform can attract, the more advertisements it can display, and the more revenue it can generate. It's like a snowball effect. Once it gets rolling, it just keeps getting bigger. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The advertising model, like any other, has its challenges. For starters, it relies heavily on user engagement. If users aren't engaging with the platform, advertisers won't see the value in advertising there. Additionally, the model is vulnerable to changes in advertising trends and technologies. If the platform can't keep up with these changes, it could lose its advertisers to more innovative competitors. So while the advertising business model has its perks, low or no cost to users, a wide range of potential advertisers, and high scalability, it does come with its fair share of challenges. It seems like a win-win situation, doesn't it? But like all business models, it has its own set of challenges. You don't have to look far to see successful examples of the advertising business model. Let's start with a name we all know, Google. The tech titan has developed a multitude of services, from search engines to email platforms. Yet the majority of its revenue comes not from these services, but from advertising. They've mastered the art of providing free services while monetizing user attention and data, turning our screen time into their revenue. Next up, we have Facebook. With over 2 billion users worldwide, this social media giant has a massive audience at its disposal. Interestingly, Facebook doesn't charge its users a dime. Instead, it earns its bread and butter by selling ad spaces to businesses who are eager to tap into its vast user base. Then there are media outlets like The Guardian. Traditional newspapers have faced a steep decline in print readership over the years. However, The Guardian has managed to stay afloat by offering free online content financed by display and native advertising. They've embraced the digital revolution, using advertising revenue to fund their journalism. These companies, coming from different sectors, have one thing in common. They've successfully turned our attention into their revenue stream. They've harnessed the power of the advertising business model, showing us that free doesn't always mean unprofitable. But what happens when things go wrong? The road to advertising riches is not always smooth. It's paved with potential pitfalls. Now let's delve into the flip side of the coin, the challenges and disadvantages that come with the advertising business model. Firstly, this model is heavily dependent on user traffic. Without a steady and substantial flow of users, the number of eyes on the ads dwindles, and so does the revenue. It's a constant race to keep users engaged and coming back for more. Then there's the risk of ad fatigue. We've all experienced it. That moment when you've seen the same ad one too many times and it starts to annoy rather than intrigue. If users start tuning out, or worse, blocking the ads, the revenue stream can dry up quickly. And let's not forget privacy concerns. In a world where data is the new gold, how ads are targeted can raise eyebrows and cause backlash. The balance between personalization and intrusion is a delicate one to maintain. Take Snapchat, for example. Their initial struggle to monetize through advertisements was a hard lesson in the complexities of this business model. They had to rethink and refine their strategy multiple times before finding a formula that worked. So it's clear that while the advertising business model has its perks, it's not without its trials and tribulations. It's a model that demands constant innovation, careful balancing of user interests, and an unerring focus on maintaining user engagement.